back, ladies and gentlemen. We are your homies in the hallway. This is Nacho. We have a couple of guests today and this evening. It's fucking late as shit. It's about 3 a.m. But we have Charlie in the house. Hey!
I'm Charlie.
It's been a while. Carlos, technically, his legal name.
Yeah.
Drop your social real quick.
Right.
And then we have... I'm so sorry. I didn't catch your name. But
It's Lore. Girl.
Lore?
Yeah.
That's a cool name.
Lorena.
Lorena. Oh, nice.
She catfished me. Her name on Facebook was Crystal.
Oh my god, I did not
Really?
catfish you.
By
Shut
the
the
way,
fuck
I'm
up.
Lore.
I did not catfish you. Hold up. I told you from the beginning. Hold up before you think my name's
Right.
Crystal. It's not. Like, it's my middle name.
Hey, at least it's part of it.
Exactly.
You know?
It's
Part of my
It's not
legal
a complete
name.
scam.
Right.
It's
So what's your social security number?
No, and then we also got Tito here. Tito, how you doing, baby?
I'm doing good. How about you guys?
A little louder.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm doing
You know
good.
how
How
it
about
is.
you guys?
Just chilling, you know, just smoking a blunt,
Nice.
chilling. We're hoping you're doing the same. Hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. There's no real topic or plan for today's episode. We're just gonna fuck around and see what happens.
We're talking about duendes and shit.
You want to get us with spooky topics? We could do that if you really want to.
Oh, spooky encounters you've had?
Encounters.
There's a couple spooky ones.
Just like bad energy, I guess. I don't know. Some creepy shit.
Are you the type that you can feel energy? Casi or no?
I guess, I don't know, like, who describe fucking...
Like you walk into a room and you just feel the vibes. Vibes are off.
Right,
Like,
you're
there's a
like,
person
I'm
you
out.
interact
That's your gut
with.
feeling. You're like, you
Yeah,
know what,
that's
that's
what
a
I'm saying.
final destination. You know what?
I'm turning around
Yeah.
real quick.
You ever have that? But when's the last time you were really home alone? You know?
What was it? Me and Loda I was saying Loda at our house, we should feel fucking people watching us from our mom's room. Like,
Really?
poking their head out. But it felt like someone tall, but someone, like, bending down to,
Like crouching.
In your mom's
crouching,
house?
looking, from her room.
Your
Wait, how
guys'
recently
house
was
always
it?
freaked me out.
Oh,
Right,
like,
it's
before...
creepy. Like, when I
before-
first walked in, I was creeped out.
When
Like,
I was a
like,
kid before...
There was one time they
before
just left me on
first-
the computer by myself, and
Yeah,
I was
have
like,
fun.
"Fuck, what's going on here?"
Loda, I'll be like, I'll put a scary shit, I'll be like, oh, I'll be back, and I'll leave.
Yeah, like,
With
this
my
an
son.
asshole leaves me in the
Oh my
fucking attic.
God,
Like,
Come on, dog. That's some,
At least the attic is nice now.
yeah.
You should have seen it
it's so
before. That
creepy,
shit was
though.
scary.
It was horrible.
Back in the day, it was a little bit creepy.
Really? Where's that shit?
Right, so what's up? This has a Patreon, or...?
Almost. We're trying to, because like we have a couple long
Get this
episodes that have been
going.
like an hour
Yeah,
and a
get
half,
this-
2 hours, and just do the Patreon. So people, if they want to listen to it, started at $1.
That
Fuck it,
bonus
might as well.
content.
Right, you donate for the
Red
We-
Cross.
for the weeds.
Nah.
Why? We don't
Essentially,
smoke
it was
weed,
just-
or what?
did you want this?
Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
a bit.
But yeah, so they traveled in from Chicago the day before,
Yeah, we
coming to pick up
4
his parents.
tornadoes.
Fucking
A bunch of
2
hitchhikers.
sinkholes.
Shut the fuck up.
Is this your first time in Cleveland?
First
Yeah.
time. Out of
Pretty boring, right?
I know.
Out of times though, yeah.
Really? Ever?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
I hope you're enjoying your stay so far. Did you guys see any cool shit or not?
They took us to see the skyscraper, basically.
The skyline, that's cool.
Skyline,
Oh,
yeah.
the skyline.
We
Dude,
went
at
down
night,
as
that man
the-
is fucking dope.
Chill.
I mean, we also went down next to Martin Luther King because he liked the,
Oh,
the
The-
bridges.
nice.
He likes the tunnels, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
Those are
then
cool.
they drove us down
Martin Luther
East
King.
55th. Notice how there's the new highway? She hadn't gone down
East
there.
55th, where?
It's the
Opportunity Corridor?
Yeah, she hadn't been
Oh,
down
yeah,
there.
that shit's
yeah.
nice.
So we went down there with them.
Yeah.
Oh, and they got gypsies.
Gypsies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gypsies, what the fuck
That
are
was the
gypsies?
coffee
There's a
we
coffee
had.
shop?
Oh, man, like, what the fuck are gypsies? Like,
You were
really,
there, baby.
gypsies?
At what time? Like,
It's a coffee
Oh,
shop.
this was like around 12-1-ish.
Around like one.
Because
so-
almorzamos.
Yeah, shout out
before
to
we went.
gypsies.
yeah, shout out Gypsies. They do some good shit there.
Right.
They got a chocolate peanut butter muffin. Oh,
right.
right on. With a nice
Hey.
coffee.
Sponsors, we're looking for sponsors.
Yeah, just say it, just say
Yeah,
it.
so,
I always thought about just chilling in there, like
Right.
bringing something to work with.
Right.
I want to feel like a white person for once, Just chilling in a coffee shop, got my coffee,
computer.
got my little puppy by my fucking
bring your
feet.
laptop, write your screenplay.
Exactly.
Are you with the
We've
scarf
been
or the
trying to
scarf?
write a screenplay like our own, like we're trying to do like our own like videos.
Content, yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
write a script.
there was one time we were on acid trying to do it, dog. Oh my god,
fuck.
no,
Like,
never
you
again. Such a
you
bad
guys wouldn't
idea.
do that? Like, write a script for 2 people and just let them, like, act it out however they
Yeah.
want. Just,
Yeah,
like, freestyle.
I used to be a theater class dog, so
Right.
like I did that all the time. That's where I got my love for
Theater.
entertainment, anything like that.
Nice.
I wrote my own play. Them in too. I wrote 2 plays.
Oh, yeah.
I like shit with twists, like that fucking book with the Logic Supermarket.
Oh, Supermarket was good.
Yeah, shout
Yeah.
out Supermarket.
Shout out Supermarket, but Logic, you fucking.
Shout out Logic.
You think he ever makes the movie or not?
I hope so, cause that would be a
With
very
the
good
twist?
movie.
Yeah, hell yeah, with the
Yeah.
asylum, the insane asylum.
Yeah. Let
Hell
alone,
yeah,
let
I
alone
was
just
picturing
fucking-
that show when I was listening to. I don't read, but when I listened to the audio.
Say that. Fuck reading.
Shout out to the not reading.
Shout out to being illiterate.
Illiterate.
Fucking dyslexia.
Chicago.
What was the highest your GPA ever got?
I don't even know. I never looked it up. I never did it. It's a mystery to me.
Never looked it up. Oh man.
Yeah, what's your GPA? It's just an average.
It's an average for like the
divided by your
quarter,
classes,
the year,
right?
shit like that. Yeah,
I mean, average out
Yeah.
numbers.
I'm saying.
Exactly, it's fucking
No.
Illuminati.
I used to
Earth.
have it high, and then like at the end of my high school career, it was just plummeted.
High school starts off, oh, I'm gonna do good. I'm gonna be a good student.
Fuck
Yeah.
Like, man, fuck
Yeah.
this shit. I'm just gonna.
After a while, it's like, all right, cool.
This is
Yeah,
fucking
It's
lame.
fun while we're here, but I'm out of here.
It's
you
a
know?
waste of time.
I remember freshman and sophomore, I was in there like swarm around, like, hey, I'm getting my stuff done. Junior,
Yeah.
senior year, I fell off, dog.
Yeah. The only thing I had to, like, I made sure I did was like the final project. That way I don't have like
Yeah.
nothing over my head.
I did enough just to pass.
Right.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
mean,
like that's everyone
Yeah.
nowadays.
just enough to get accepted into college and not go. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. 80% of them.
I went to college for a day.
Right.
Which one?
It was CSU.
Really?
Even then, it looked confusing. I was like, ah.
You're like, alright, got my college experience, I'm out of here.
But kind of. I mean, I met like at least 2 people.
Right. All the connections.
Yeah, there was a couple of people I had known from school that went there.
Oh, that's cool.
I was supposed to have class with Stephanie.
At the Leo?
English class, yeah. I
Hey,
was
low-key,
supposed
I'm not gonna lie to you about that. I took like a 3-hour computer course, a college computer course, and
Just
on my
'cause-
resume I put college.
Some college experience.
I
So,
swear to God.
exactly. Hey, you got something in
Hey, you
there.
really do, though.
Counts.
Cause fuck. I mean, at the end of the day, you need at least a good form of education. Just
Something to make the other girls good.
exactly. So, any other spooky encounters you guys have had? Lore? No,
Fucking the
nothing?
economy going up. Everything's
Inflation.
expensive.
Yeah, that's good. Shit.
Arizona's are not $1 anymore. So, like,
For his house, now I be having some nightmares though. I wake him up.
Really?
Yeah, I get
She be
nightmares.
fucking waking me up screaming like, wake up,
Yeah,
I'm scared.
no.
And then she falls
Wow.
asleep and I'm just like, okay.
No, once I
Dog,
screamed at his face, and I went back to sleep. Like I was like, "What the fuck?"
And I was like, okay, that was
Wow.
cool.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You ever
that.
get sleep paralysis?
Once, dude, that shit was creepy. I
That
feel like
shit's
that.
not good,
I
man.
felt
It's
like
not
something
fun.
was over me, and I felt shitty because I was like screaming out my
But,
mom's name, but like, I couldn't like.
Say
I
nothing.
said it in my head, but no, like it couldn't come out. I got mad. I'm like, why can't I say it? And then like I felt like I was like, being like.
You ever have it where like
Yeah.
your brain's awake and you're trying to move but you can't do anything?
That's fucked
And like
up.
you
That-
know you're laying down but you can't move?
That's your
I've had that lately, like not lately, but like at least last year for a good portion of the year. Like when I would take naps. No, dog, that shit was scary.
The Mexican shit with the huevo. People be doing that huevo shit.
Yeah.
Oh, the clowns.
Rubbing
The
that
cleanse. It's a cleanse,
Yeah.
not even what the
I
fuck.
mean, well, I mean it's with the huevo, but the way he says it,
huevo.
you never know. It could be breakfast, dinner, or fucking.
Right. Never know.
Tito, any spooky encounters?
Ooh, I've had a couple. So aquí actually around the house, there used to be a Mexican restaurant called Mi Pueblo. And then I worked there as a dishwasher for a quick second. And there was this one time when I came in with a cloth rosary. Y I did my job, what have you. And then in doing my job, the cross part of the rosary, se me perdió. I lost it. And then I was talking to un mesero que se llama Juan Pablo, que también happened to have a rosary that day. The cross
His
also went
fall off?
missing. Yeah.
Oh.
We're like,
Fuck.
oh, that's
A little
interesting.
weird.
And then so before this was even a restaurant, what's it called?
It was a funeral home.
It was a funeral home.
Damn, who the
Yeah.
fuck? Who the
Check
fuck?
this out. The spot where we would use para los trastes and like anything heavy, it was like a lever machine. That used to be the lever to like take down the bodies and shit.
Shit.
Yeah,
it's like-
Hey, you signed
Yeah.
up for that job?
And then check this out. There was this one time that I was washing the dishes, right? And then so like bajas the steps, you go to your right, and then I used to have the dishwashing area and all the dishes. and then out of nowhere, I just heard cables fall behind me. I'm like, that's weird. Yeah, I just figured like the air or something as they dropped
Or
them.
like they just slipped.
Right. When I went to pick up the cables, they were heavy, dog. They were like at least a good 10,
Couple
15
40
pounds. I'm like, nah.
Nah, I'm
But
not
yeah,
fucking with this.
It was a couple
That
of times
bathroom
like that.
alone down there.
Yeah,
was
that
fucking
bathroom was
spooky.
creepy, dude. It was.
I was
creepy.
like, nah. Anything like that.
Ghost.
What about you, Nacho? Have you had anything spooky?
Well, me and you remember the one with Dad? That one was creepy. So like we had like so he had worked at a movie theater for a bit, and I would help him, and we'd finish, like we were lucky on this night we finished early like 4 or 5 a.m. and we would go get snacks and then go home. And so like yeah, that picks up noise. Damn, Charlie, fuck. De veras, dog. Fuck. I don't know, but essentially, so like our dad had passed, and like before that he had a stroke, and so like he couldn't talk. All you would hear is screams or like grunts. And so like this was like a while, not even a while, maybe like a week after he had passed, and we hear his scream. Literally, like I had headphones on, he had headphones on, and we both heard it. And we're like, what the fuck was that? And like, not only have we heard that, but Odalia and the kids heard that after he had died in the room. Like they heard it, and then the kids got excited. They got up, they're like, Grandpa? Dude, it's fucking weird. And then there was this one time, this is when we still shared the basement. You were showering, and then I was in the room, and then like we both heard a knock on the door to the bathroom, and then you came out and you thought it was me, but the whole time I was at my desk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one was weird. That one I was like, okay, I heard that, cause like I thought you were just knocking just cause or just something. You knocked into the fucking door. That one was weird, cause like I just heard a knock.
Yeah.
But también like I've had a weird experience there in this house. También, I don't know about this one if it was just my imagination as a kid or not, but like Daddy's room. I was in a corner, like,
I'm
and
not sleeping today.
I saw like out of the doorway, I saw like a head with like long hair just peer out, and I thought it was Ceci or somebody. There was somebody there.
Low key, that shit's weird when you're a kid. There's memories where you're like, I don't know if it's real or if it's a dream.
Or just your imagination,
Yeah,
like alone.
And you're an adult now. You try to think back, but it's too far back. You're like, you don't know.
No, some of that
You
shit
know.
sticks, dog.
You're like, yeah. Actually, you know what? The house, the weirdest one, same thing. Like, where I don't know if it's a dream or real, but I felt like a silent movie, and kind of sped up. It was me and Angel. We went upstairs to my grandma's house, but Gabby said, "Oh, go get my shoes from under my bed." But the way I looked for the shoes, like, for me, it felt weird because I'm like looking for the shoes with my feet instead of my hands, and then something que me jala las patas. Well, just one foot. And then I just look at Angel, like, we look at each other, like, poker face, and then we just, like, walk away, like little, like,
Nothing happened.
but, like, so weird, like, so, like, no talking, no nothing, and then we just, like, never talked about it ever again.
Wow.
And I just remembered, like, oh, remember that one time? Like, and, like, oh, you're fucking crazy, like, you know, like, nobody
like,
knows.
Like
Did
our
he
dreams
say
are like
anything?
realistic.
I felt it, like, but it feels weird, you know, it's just, it felt like, you know, weird. Because it's a memory I have, but it just...
Vocabulary is fucking.
Right, I'm playing. Yeah.
I could be wrong, pero hasn't Angel like seen some shit? 'Cause I
Angel-
could be wrong, pero I
Angel's the one
remember
has it the
him.
worst.
Hadn't Jesus?
Oh.
Hadn't
he
seen something allá en la
En la
tienda?
tienda. He's seen a guy with the cover over him walking around the store, and a dude wave at him, and then like walk away, and he
What
didn't
the
see him
fuck?
anymore. My dad, one day because my dad don't fuck around with that shit, he was cleaning la vitrina, and everything was closed, and he thought somebody walked into the store, like he left the door open, because he was washing, he was like ducked down where they put the meat, and he's washing it, but all the lights are off, but he sees like somebody like walk right in front of it, because it's glass, you can see.
You can see right through.
But he's not looking over it, it's just your peripherals. He caught it, but then he's like, damn, did someone get in the store? Walks around, nobody's there, and he's like, fuck this, I'm finishing early, I'm going to bed. Like, this is fine. I'm not going to say
And he
anything.
slept there, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, he slept there, he was like, I'm going to bed, fuck this.
Man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Roca, from everybody, we have our cousin, our Tio Roca.
Yeah.
He doesn't really see ghosts, but he's the most fucked up one from all of us. You think that's true?
He
'Cause
has
for real,
his
like
own
the good
demons.
people, the good people are the ones who get like scared
Get
and
the
shit.
worst.
No,
And-
what's it called?
And then like bad people kind of like don't really like, you don't really hear stories from them like that.
I don't know. I mean,
I
everyone's
I guess
got
it's
their
just
own.
case by case.
Yeah, literally.
Because I heard girls don't fuck with you if you like can't handle it. Like I heard that's
I don't
like
know.
a rule for girls or something like, or like I
I
don't
fuck you
know.
with me then. I can't handle that shit.
Like people who have like a weak heart and shit.
This almost scared me for a second there. I was like, what's going on? Yeah. Ghosts are scary.
Hey, but tell me now you want some like ghost shit to happen to you, so, you can,
Nah.
so you can have some proof, like
a little
to know.
spook here and there, but
But you would,
Yeah.
but then you would have confirmation. Oh, there is something
That's
else.
something.
I'm not crazy. There really is.
you ever
I'd rather
notice
have it
like
happen when we're with people though, so like I know I'm not
Oh, no,
like
yeah,
alone.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
always-
yeah,
yeah,
like without with people, okay, like you know
Yeah.
what, we're all
Yeah.
gonna ignore it. Okay, cool, like
For if you something happens to you by yourself, it's either A, did I really see something, or A, or B, I'm fucking.
should I be
I'm
worried?
going crazy. Like
Yeah,
I'm
no.
getting fucking. What's that show when you're losing your mind?
Dementia?
Schizophrenic.
Schizophrenic.
Schizophrenia? No.
You
Yeah.
start seeing shit. You start seeing like people talking to you and shit.
yeah, no, fuck that.
We
It's
were
scary.
talking about some stuff like that in our
Losing your
last
mind.
episode
That's scary.
of like MK Ultra and like how
MK
people
Ultra.
were given acid like through a drip
Mm-hmm.
and like they would like do experiments on them to
They
see
make
if they
people
were
insane.
yeah. But I mean like a lot of like the acid use unlocked like the mental illnesses of like schizophrenia in people and shit, you know? What do you think about mirrors? You think mirrors are a dimension to something?
Yes.
She doesn't like mirrors.
There's one right behind you.
Yeah, I know. I feel it. I feel it. No,
For a bit.
that's why I turn back. Like, you know.
So that you can
I don't really mind, pero low key, when I'm sleeping, I don't like looking at mirrors that point at me.
Reflections or nothing.
It's not good technically
Like-
to have it while you're sleeping because apparently like you're not sore or whatever, but like apparently I don't know how to explain it. Like
You're in a
a
vulnerable
part,
state.
yeah, like
It's some
Technically.
bad
you could get
juju.
stuck in the mirror or whatever, like you know, like something like that.
Fuck that.
Or two mirrors facing each other, you're gonna open a portal,
Portal.
to something.
Hey, but
yeah.
that shit
Try
looks
that.
cool.
Yeah,
That shit-
Bob's, they used to have that.
That shit looks
What?
cool.
And it was a barber shop. Donde das de cuenta on one side I see all mirrors and then the other, so it looked like I see like an infinite thing.
But
I
it
used to
looks
thought it was cool.
It looks cool, but
Yeah, it's a little scary. You see a face like or somebody like
Something
a few
forming,
a
yeah,
few
no.
mirrors down, just in
Nah,
one
I'm
one
good.
little
Or like you turn your head and then the one is just looking at you.
right.
Yeah, that one's spooky.
That would be spooky.
Yeah, when I like so like, Jesus, I got fucking hair in my mouth. But so like I live in the basement and like there's a bathroom in there. I often find myself like when I go in to like use it, I never look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, often. Like when I go pee, nothing or anything. Nope. I just go in, head down, piss, wash my hands, don't even look, walk out, and that's it.
Just that mirror in particular, or just
Well,
mirrors?
at nighttime, yo
Oh,
digo.
at night, yeah.
It was just I don't know.
you feel like
It was
something's
weird.
gonna be there.
You know, never feel like eyes on
Like
you.
I mean, you always have that fear, you know. But like, if it's ever confirmed, dog,
Yeah,
I'm
fuck that.
out of here, dog.
Fuck
I'm
that,
going
no.
to see a priest. I'm not a religious guy, but oh fuck that. I'm gonna call my mom, tell her to put some fucking blessings on me and shit. No, that shit I don't play.
No.
Cause like one of my homies, like, he's Puerto Rican and he's a different religion, but like, he jokes too much about like, oh, you guys wanna go get a Ouija board? You guys wanna do this?
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
hate people who do that.
nigga, relax.
Right, like
I'm not trying to fuck with anything.
Yeah, that's where I cut it off the Ouija board, and then like I'll do it jokingly, but I'll never finish the like see cuando you turn off the lights and then do the Bloody Mary in front of the mirror. Like
Yeah,
I'll do it
also-
jokingly, but I'm like
also-
no, I'll never do it all the way through because I'm like I don't wanna fuck with that.
I
Because
say it twice just to scare love.
he doesn't want I'm showering in the bathroom. He'll just come in, turn off the lights, and start doing shit. I'm like, would you stop? Like
you
I'm
gotta
trying to
stop
shower.
it.
But I don't do it all the way though, so it doesn't
And
count.
okay, we
So
still
it-
shit. Like I'm just showering. Like what the fuck?
It doesn't go all the way.
this guy. No, but yeah, I don't. That either Ouija board is like two
Yeah.
things. I'm like nah. fuck
And like I mean,
that.
we have a homie, actually Mari's boyfriend. There was one time, I don't know who it was. It was him and a group of people and his parents, and essentially they went like through a graveyard and shit. But his mom is so susceptible like to energies and shit, and so like by the time they were about to get out, like she just froze, and like his I don't know if it's her boyfriend or like his dad or whatever, but essentially like he knew what was going on, and like he was telling the spirit like, hey, get off, like we're not here for you. But like his mom literally just stood there frozen for a bit, and like that's the thing about graveyards, like and even if the person you are like if you have low vibration, that shit can like just attach to you. You know, because like Maggie had that for a little bit too. Maggie, she used to work Avon, which is like 40 minutes from here.
Right.
And there was one time she was driving back, and she said, "Okay, like in the rear view, she saw a little girl." Yeah.
In her car?
In her car.
Recently or
No, this was when she was working at Avon. She has like maybe like a year or two ago.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah, she told me
I'm
like
literally
She just
putting-
ignored it or what?
I'm putting my brakes on.
She
and I'm
tended to
whooping some
ignore it, but,
ass.
no, but like it was haunting her for a bit, cause like I think that man like
Hey,
where she
what's up
worked
with
at was on
that?
the train tracks.
It's a lot of little girls, man, following people. I always hear like,
He is
oh,
like it's always at night. The man like
Yeah.
haunt me during the day, dog.
Right.
Like, dude,
Right, hold up.
at least like so I
but
got a
you
little.
never see like ghosts at a beach or anything, like any cool places like Chuck E. Cheese or
What
like.
the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, oh, what do you think about animatronics coming to life? Yeah, like the robot of like Chuck E. Cheese.
Coming to life?
Yeah, coming to life or like being on at night and shit.
You
Like,
know
or
what's
are you
scary?
familiar with the game Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah.
Like on some shit like that.
But you know what's scary? You know the Connects, the
Oh yeah, the little
Xbox
dots.
Connects.
Yeah.
It has all those little dots, and they like
It captures
check your
ghosts.
motion,
Yeah, the motion capture and
and
shit.
then sometimes it'll just catch figures of people, but
Yeah.
there's nobody there.
Yeah.
It'll catch the little dots, but then the dots will come and leave. Like it'll be just the head, and then the torso, and then just
Arms.
one arm,
Yeah.
and then just legs, and then the Tesla. When you drive through the fucking cemetery, the auto, because it detects people on the screen.
Oh yeah.
Like in the cemetery, it'll just show people like I see popping up, and then they'll
I wouldn't
like
be surprised.
pop
Yeah.
up and leave, pop up and leave.
Dude, a mí me pasó una vez, driving back from your spot. I was going, to my house. Y, there's a cemetery donde it's like a shortcut.
You
Pero, like,
drove through there?
yeah, so check this out. I drove through there. I'm like, alright, quick little shortcut. I took the wrong entrance. The one que I went to, I thought it was gonna lead me
It's
to
a
the
dead
other
end.
out. It's a dead end, and
Yeah.
it's in the middle of like
A little cemetery, like you're
yeah,
just
it's in the
covered.
middle of a couple like tombs. I was like, fuck, you had to go in reverse all the way back.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
dude, cuando I had
I
to go
had
in
the same
reverse
thing.
because I had Tessie's car, it hits the camera.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, please, I hope I don't
Nothing
see
Was
anything.
it at night?
It was at night, yeah. Yeah, like, alright, let's go. But dude, going back, oh my god, I felt like some
I
shit
was
was
a
on my
little
spine.
long going in, and you realize, all right, I can't go any
Yeah,
farther.
cuando I couldn't go any further, I was like, fuck.
It's just my luck, you know?
Yeah, I'm like, alright, well,
Yeah, that shit's
Let's
fucking
do it.
spooky.
yeah, it is.
You guys ever have like that? Do you feel that energy come in, but in churches?
Yes, I hate
Yeah.
churches. Yeah.
Fucking yeah.
But churches is like different. It's like it's serious because it's like holy, I guess.
Because it has
No,
something.
I still get spooked out.
It's not spooky. I feel like you're supposed to be like afraid of like God,
Spirits.
I guess, or like
I don't know.
in a way like. I feel like he wants it to be like you
A
know.
little spooked, like a little worried. Like,
Hey, all that shit's dark, like religion, dude. There's,
Yeah.
there's holy wars. Like religion isn't so like
It's
It
not.
never
vain.
was.
It's fucking gruesome.
no, it was cool at first when people were like, "Oh, let's do spiritual
Hey,
practices."
you know
and
what I
now
heard?
It's fucking government
that?
at this point.
Christianity was pushed on the Mexicans because Mexicans are Aztecs. We shouldn't
Oh
be.
no, yeah,
we
Spanish.
we
También, that
shouldn't
was
be.
from Spain.
Yeah, that
we
was
shouldn't
from
be
Spain.
with Christians because our gods are the Aztec gods.
We're not Christians, are we?
Because we're Aztecs. Our gods are like the Aztec gods.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sun
yeah.
god,
The
moon god.
Spaniards came here. They're like, oh, here's this religion, stole all our gold, and then just left. And then now we're
Yeah.
Christians and poor.
Got the short end of the stick on that one, cause fuck, man.
Yeah, no. if you
I mean,
think
but
about
también
it-
keep in mind we used to sacrifice people.
Right,
That was
but
a
like,
little
hey,
over the edge.
But if you think about it, it's just like Christianity is kind of really like
Christianity.
Christianity.
You can't talk.
It's
Back to the
they're assholes.
Yeah,
I think they're
I'm saying.
assholes. Dude. Like I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
They just
they're not
want to
gonna
be.
No, yeah, they're super.
They want to be number one.
They all have an agenda, is the
an
pedo.
agenda.
Yeah.
And like that just makes it worse.
They want to be respected, but they can't respect other religions.
No, yeah, that's all it is. It's all a war for your heart.
Yeah, for your money.
For your money.
But let alone let aliens come,
Aliens, right?
everything's gonna shut down.
Yeah.
Religion's
Not gonna matter anymore.
Seeing those hieroglyphics are fucking interesting, but at the same time, you're like, think about it, like, I heard that people like put shit there, you know, like it's just
Yeah,
supposed
plus I
to
mean
be-
anyone could. But at the minute, like you could do the the grading on it, you can see how old the shit it really is. Compared to someone just scratching it up right there, like, alright, come on. They just do a dick on the cave. But, oh, dude, cave drawings from, like, a fucking caveman and shit, I feel like that's pretty fucking dope.
It's just, I feel like most of the cool stuff are in, like, private collections.
Yeah.
Away from, people who, like...
Yeah, that's what they do with
Because
the
imagine, people
Smithsonian.
have money, like...
You don't want on that shit.
This is a one-of-a-kind thing. I have it, and nobody else can have it, and nobody else knows because I have it. Why? Because they got money like that.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Private collectors have so much shit, dude.
Did you ever watch Squid Game or no?
No.
You never had all that hype?
In and out.
I would
Some
recommend
highlights.
it.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's just like there's a rich elite,
Right.
and then they watch people play for games and play for money.
Right.
And to them, it's just entertainment because that's how fucking crazy it's
That's how much
gotten.
money they got.
But do you think like in like let's say in like real like world like you think like someone like let's say worth billions can just like pay
That
people?
happens.
No,
That
but no,
happens.
but they pay people like to go hunt.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
They
Dude.
can buy your whole identity.
Yeah,
So.
they really
They
can.
can burn you up. They're like,
You don't
they
exist
erase
anymore.
you, like you won't exist anymore.
Yeah, or they could take your place. Just what
What do you think about cloning? You think that's legit?
cloning? Oh man, I don't know.
That's weird. I don't know.
What do you think about fucking Michael Jackson still being alive? I heard Michael Jackson's still alive because there's somebody in the Hollywood world that looks like Michael Jackson, but nobody knows. I was watching a video about him today. Nobody knows nothing about him. Like, his identity is silent, but he's with, like, a lot of influential people. And actually, he was with Childish Gambino, and Childish Gambino was gonna play Michael Jackson in the movie.
Oh, are you talking about Teddy Perkins?
Do you know who I'm talking about? With
Oh,
the
That was a
football
made up
rules?
character,
Yeah,
dog.
that was a made-up character.
What do you mean?
Like in the show, it's
Atlanta.
Childish Gambino playing the character. He's not a real person.
Is that a real person?
But like I know what you're talking about. He was at an award show,
Right.
and the guy was there. We don't know who that is.
Nobody knows who
But
he
he
is.
was also on a talk show, no?
No, but
I don't know about that one.
nobody knows who he is.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, but Teddy Perkins is made up, at least for as far as we know. You know.
Yeah.
Look this video. I told them.
Because what's it called? Or who knows? Because in the
You're talking
Atlanta
about the one
episode-
burn guy?
Why is
Teddy
his
Perkins
face so
is
fucked up?
himself.
Yeah, like,
The burn guy on the talk show, and
He's
he,
so fucked
he had a
up.
high pitched voice and
yeah,
shit.
he sound like Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
yeah, I know
Why is he all
exactly what
fucked
you're
Oh
talking
yeah,
about.
his face is kind of a little bit.
That's
He's
why,
off.
like, was it all like the plastic surgery or something?
They're saying that's from the when he burned his hair. And then just
Okay, that was the actual Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
I don't know,
he
man.
just like changed up his identity more because he always wanted. He doesn't want people to know who he is. He just got tired of it. He got tired of being
I mean,
famous.
but let alone being that famous, you can't do dick.
Yeah, that's
This
like-
motherfucker was paying people in a supermarket to act like they were shopping just so he could experience it without actual fans approaching him and shit.
Right, he's trying to just like
Yeah.
enjoy.
There's
life.
video of it, dude. It's fucking
Really?
weird.
That guy's
Yeah.
insane in the head. I think he's a pedophile. I think
Yeah,
the whole
no,
pedophile.
no.
I think
All in Hollywood's pedophiles.
You believe in Pizzagate?
Yeah,
The whole
no,
QAnon.
no.
Yeah.
Pizzagate.
No
that was
way.
like
The only way you go up in those places is by like getting blackmailed.
Yeah.
honestly.
The whole Epstein situation, the man was fucking weird.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
this
know
guy
what that is?
killed himself in a fucking.
He killed himself, but like the
24
two guards
hours
were
is
asleep, the
the
cameras
rush.
weren't working, no
No
mames.
Right.
What the fuck are we on today, Doug?
Pizza right now sounds amazing.
Nigga,
just
dog,
had pizza
you
burger.
just ate.
No,
Was it a pizza?
You
burger?
see, it was like a pizza burger. It had mozzarella and like fucking pizza sauce.
Oh, you got the one with the
Hey,
cheese
Yeah.
sticks?
Mozzarella's scary.
Hey, I got the seasoning.
Fuck
Mozzarella.
Yeah, you'll get fucking. What's the shit? In your hurt?
Heartburn?
No, you'll die. Fucking.
Choking?
Like cholesterol.
Cholesterol. Cholesterol's
Yeah.
scary.
What's
Ooh.
You ever be eating on a quesadilla and the cheese just gets stuck in your
Oh,
throat?
your
Yeah,
Dude.
oh
The
my God.
noodles. That's huge.
Noodles?
The-
Ramen?
Yeah, from ramen.
He be
And,
eating fast as fuck. Like, hold up.
Wait, slow down, dog.
You know those cacahuates in the blue thing?
Yeah.
There was one time I was eating it, and my dumbass, I was a kid, so I was eating it like on my back. Literally.
Oh.
Dude, I panicked. When I tell you, I was like, yeah, dude, that was fucking scary, man. Those are M&Ms with the nuts in it. Oh, no,
Right.
I miss, Doug. For a while there, like, I was against it. I was like, fuck this
No
shit.
more.
No, but deadass, like, for a while, it took me a minute to be like, let me try this again. Hey, man, it was fucking, like, one and done. I'm not gonna let this happen again. The fuck do I look like?
Thinking about scary stories, another good one I saw by the house.
Hmm.
I was on the couch by myself, And usually people like knock on the window when they're locked out or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And for whatever reason, I was just looking at the window, but there's a curtain, and there's a street light outside, so you can see a shadow if there's something there. And then I see a hand just like move us like so from left to right in a straight motion like that.
Oh, I see, like
Like a wave.
I see, but slow like
oh,
that.
like that.
And then I'm like, oh, someone's gonna knock right now. Like they're probably like that. I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna get up because I'm lazy as shit. Like I'm gonna get up when they knock because I'm not just gonna get up to get up.
Just cause, yeah.
And then the knock never came. And then I always wondered who the fuck put their hand in front of my window just like that.
Yeah.
I was like, did I just see some shit or there was someone just
You
outside?
just fucking remind me of a story of my house with the window. I was like in high school. I was on the phone with a friend, and my mom comes in telling me good night or whatever. But before she comes in, I hear knocking on my window, and I'm in the attic, so like you can't really go. And my room's in the backyard, kind of like facing the backyard. So if there's someone there, they're like on our property basically.
Right.
And like maybe you could climb up, but like you're gonna hear it.
Yeah.
And I just heard like a knocking like on the window. And I was like, who the fuck is at my window? And I go to check because I was freaked out. And nothing was there. I was like, what the fuck? I locked my windows and I was like, yo, you heard that, right? And she's like, yeah. I was like, oh, fuck.
I could never. I would be so fucking spooked. You know who had it bad también? Mari for a while was being haunted.
Yeah.
I heard bad things from Mari, but I never heard the full.
No, it literally like there was this one point I even remember it freaked me out.
People were like concerned for it. I would be like, hey man.
No, like it was bad because like you like so like have you been to their house?
No, but it's a little scary.
Well, from their backyard they have a motion sensor
Okay.
on the light, so like if anyone's there, like it turns on. She claims that she saw a woman in a dress in white just dancing around. And like, if there was an actual person there, the light will go off, right? Nothing.
No light was going, but she saw the person.
No, it wasn't even on. But she saw a person there. Hey, luego también there was this one time we were driving around. Dude, dog, there was this one time we were driving around. Y que, like, it was so bad. At one point we're driving and she like screams. And she says que on like the light pole she saw a woman who was getting hung.
Fuck.
Dog, even crazier, like, I don't know what it was, but we were at their house and we were doing a bonfire in their backyard. And like when she's talking about it, Ted is right next to her. And like they both hear a voice. And she's like, yeah, don't pay attention to it.
Who said that?
Mari, pero both her and Ted heard it.
But Mari, like, nonchalant, she was like,
she played it off. She was like, no.
Don't pay attention.
Yeah, because like she was, she
literally.
literally,
If you pay attention to it, you give it more power.
Exactly.
You give it energy.
I'd be like, hey, what's up, nigga? What you need? Where's it going?
No, what the fuck, leave?
No, because they're coming to you for a reason. Be like, hey, dude, how can I help you to like?
But what can we do? Like,
but también that you're opening yourself up to the spirit and
exactly.
Because it could like look as a
but you gotta be like, look, my
like,
nigga, I'm gonna play it cool with you. You play it cool with me. And we go our separate ways.
I don't think they're gonna listen to that. Like, what the fuck?
Fucking, do you think you get
bartered?
bartered?
You gotta have it in your heart, though. You gotta have it in your heart. You gotta like be sure of it in your heart.
Get your ass
possessed. That shit will get me fucking nervous.
When you see ghost encounters, you gotta get like sure. You gotta be confident. You gotta be like. You can't be like yes, no, like be scared.
You wanna see a scary one?
You gotta be fucking.
I don't know, cause like how would you fight it? Cause like
exactly.
Or like it's not like you can like call the police and be like, hey, I saw a ghost. Like what the fuck are they gonna do? You know?
You kick it out. You yell at it. Be like, no, like not today, motherfucker.
No means no.
No, yeah. Honestly, you're like, no, motherfucker. You're like, nah, get the fuck out. Like, no, like.
Would you fight ghosts? As he starts swinging with him?
No, yeah. I get mad. Like. I get mad when, like, because I'm like, how dare you scare me? Like, what the fuck?
How
like,
dare you?
Yeah, no, on some real shit. Like, what the fuck?
You've
like,
never gotten scared to the point, like, you literally just freeze? That's one of my worst fears. Like, anything scared me. I'm just there, just fucking clenched.
When I'm driving and I get close calls, my legs kind of get cold. Like, I freeze up.
Oh, yeah. You ever been driving through the snow and just clenching everything, and, like, once you get to your destination, just feel every muscle relax?
Every day.
Fuck.
Speed as shit.
That's the thing that sucks.
I drove from Naperville to Chicago with no windshield wipers.
No mames.
Why?
Because it's either wait till snowstorm's over or get home right there and then.
I yelled at him.
How long did it take you?
Less than an hour. I I couldn't see the road. And mind you, the road is not straight. It curves.
Uh-huh.
And I was a driver for not that long, like maybe 2 months.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
mames.
And it's a big truck. It's a box truck, and I just got as close as I can, where it wasn't dangerous, to the car in front of me with tail lights, and I was following it as much as I could. But then when that fucker like got off on an exit, I'd be like, fuck, like bite the bullet and just hope.
You could see the whole time?
No, dude, I couldn't see shit. I couldn't see dick. I couldn't see the road. And I was going 50, 90,
No,
and I was going
mames.
50. I didn't go under 50.
But like you didn't have your head out the window or anything to like see?
No, it was
Like,
snowing.
it's snowing. It's a snowstorm. I mean, it's that thick snow.
Pero you didn't have
my
it on the
God.
like se te iba el carro like slippery or nah?
No, oh, like what do you mean? Like we're.
Like no, so sometimes when you're driving in the snow, and it's like slides
I made a
like
turn.
on the stops.
I did a turn really fast, thinking I'm hot as shit, and the whole
You
ground was
dumbass.
frozen. And when I did my turn, yeah, the truck turned good, but since my truck was loaded up with stuff, all that weight pushed my truck, and I was
from
like,
flipping?
I was like 2 feet away from like hitting another car, like just me
Oh
going
shit.
Reality.
head first into a car.
Fuck.
But it was parked. But
Like that helps.
Right, yeah. Was there someone in it?
no. It was just on the side of the road parked.
There we go.
And I don't know,
Yeah,
like
fuck,
I guess
shit.
I turned my wheel like enough,
Uh,
so like it went the other way, but I stopped. Like it wasn't.
yeah,
But no, I know.
It's not fun. It's the
No,
only thing that sucks.
but
He
there's
loves
always
his job.
the road. Something always happens on the road.
Yeah.
You know, you just gotta be prepared for it, I guess.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way. Cause like, this shit's scary.
When we came here, some fucking asshole. Well, I can't say asshole because he didn't have his emergency lights on his car, but he was on the side of the road. I guess his car died, but he had a light, like just a lantern light. But the car was, you couldn't see the car. Like once you like when you were close, you were too like close. Like it's uncomfortably close how you get before you notice. Like, oh shit, there's a car that's like, nah,
That's right there.
that's right there, and then you gotta just move over.
wait, he was stopped on the middle of the.
Not in the middle
No,
of the
like
road
on the
bed, on the
side.
side bed,
Oh.
Like
going,
by the grass.
but it's so like, the curb's so small, you kind of like,
Oh, I see what you mean.
Up in us, you have enough move.
you're
Yeah.
on the road, but off the road at the same
Yeah.
time. But you know how you gotta switch
Yeah,
lanes?
Yeah.
But you can't see him, because, you know, he doesn't have emergency lights or no lights at all.
It's just the one little
You
thing.
just see that little lantern, but you're like, whoa, what is it? Well, me, when I was just like, what the fuck is that? Like, I kept going,
Mm.
and then when I just moved over.
You saw. What feels like Ghost Rider? Just
Right.
Some fucking thing in the night, you see?
Truckers be seeing shit. My dad tells me he listens to a bunch of people who, driving that they see shit. Oh, you know who my dad's brother, Guadalupe? He saw our dead grandpa. Like
really?
Our dad?
Yeah.
a few months after he died, he said he wants to go do a route up a mountain.
Mm.
And you gotta go up the mountain, and then down the mountain to get to the other side of the pueblo where they're going to.
Mm.
And he was with a chalan, like some dude that goes with him to help him. And they stopped to pump gas and get breakfast in the morning. And they're walking back to the truck. And clear as day, they both just stop where they're fucking... Because they're walking together, they're talking.
Mm.
And then they look at the truck and they see
You see him
Grandpa.
they see the dad just right there in the car. Like,
chilling.
making eye contact with them, looking at them.
Oh,
Like, they're looking
see,
at each
weird.
other.
He's like, "Can
And
you
then
see
the
me?"
dude's like, they look at each other. And then they look back and he's not there.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then the dude's like, I'm not going in the fucking truck. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not going in that truck. And my uncle's like, don't be scared. Like, come on, no pasa nada. Like, come on. Like,
Nothing's gonna happen.
yeah, we saw it, but just let's finish our day. Just try to like,
Mm.
let's move on. But then he told me like, damn, that's some heavy shit. Like, he never forgot it, but like, what can you do? It's not there anymore. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but like,
Still, no.
there's 2 people who saw it.
Right.
Yeah.
At least they know they saw it together. Like,
Yeah, no.
it wasn't him hallucinating.
I feel like, yeah, that's one of the scariest ones you can have. Like, actually seeing a figure.
And it's someone you know.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
it's
creepy.
fucking-
You know what? A mí me ha pasado donde I haven't seen it, pero so like I've gone to pick up people y me han dicho que like cuando I pull up, que
You
they
see
see someone with me.
in the car.
Yeah, I'm like,
I've had the exact same thing.
I'm by myself, dog.
What?
Yeah, me ha pasado
Really?
picking up
I've never
mom, me ha
heard that.
pasado picking up las chiquillas from work, me ha
Yeah,
pasado
that happened
a
with me in
couple
LA
times.
when I
Yeah.
want to go pick her up from work.
I'm like,
That's
no,
what was with you.
yeah, I'm just here by myself, my guy.
Yeah.
I would shit myself. I'd be like, I'm
I'm not
never
getting
going
the
out
car.
again. I'm
I mean,
never
like-
going out again.
I hope it's good energy, dog. You know.
That's all I
Yeah,
go for.
you know.
I'm like good energy, good vibrations.
That's what I'm trying to do. I've been practicing that, you know. Cause like
Fuck, I'm gonna be scared to go
I heard
home.
like lonely people can attract
Right.
spirits, and like essentially that's what happened with Maggie, cause that's before she got with him,
Right,
and she was
right.
like going downhill, and like yeah, that shit can like really like attach to you. And so I'm like, nah, fuck
so-
this. Like I do good energy, you guys give it back, you know,
Yeah,
don't bother
karma.
each other.
You need that karma to like
Yeah.
push it.
Balance yourself out.
Right.
Do you guys
Yeah.
believe on the like having a guardian angel?
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
energy, good
Yeah,
spirits
wait,
around you.
something be.
Like when something
I'll
happens.
go like be
it
that.
happens
You
for
just
a
feel it
reason,
like
Yeah.
don't.
You know,
Like someone keeps telling
fucking.
you to stop or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you know the house, so like
Which us?
my house.
Uh-huh.
So like you know when you walk in to the right immediately is the living room.
Right.
So you know how we have the little shrine set up for La Virgen and shit,
Uh-huh.
and like Dad's pictures is on there. This was back. Oh man, it's the same year he died, but essentially like I'm playing video games, looking at the TV against the wall, and it's like the only light on is a lamp in the corner, and like all of a sudden I just see a bright white light, like in my peripheral. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And like I turn and it's like where the shrine for Dad, like Dad's shrine is. I'm like,
All my kids.
And like I had Gonza right here because he was asleep and I'm just playing games, but yeah, that stuck with me. I was like, what's the fuck? Like literally just a bright light and then it went out.
Wow.
Yeah, it spoke to me for a bit, but I was like, did I ever tell you about the one that happened back in 2020 with the kids?
No. I don't know.
All right, so this was like summertime 2020, and essentially I think this was around the same time Maggie was getting haunted, and like she would come to the house a lot. So I don't know if the spirit lingered or what, but essentially like, you know the other house how it's you get in and then there's upstairs where Dahlia's room is. The kids are sleeping on the outside. Literally, it's like 2-3 a.m. They're fucking screaming. Literally, like screaming for their fucking lives. And like Dahlia and like the guy she was dating at the time are in the next room, and like I'm surprised they didn't fucking wake up. But literally, I'm in the basement, and like all of a sudden I hear them fucking screaming, you know. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah. And so like, you know how you go upstairs from the basement, there's the kitchen. You know how there's two lights, there's the one for like in the kitchen and then the one in the dining room. I turn on the one in the dining room. I go upstairs and I check on them. Dude, they're fucking bawling. They're screaming. They're like, dude, someone's out there. We heard footsteps. Someone's like, because like they did like a little fort. They heard someone knocking on the fort. And I'm like going up, I didn't feel like any weird energy, any weird spirits. But like, I felt like their fear, obviously. So like, I take them downstairs with me, so like they're fine. I told you I left the light on. I come back down, that shit's off.
What the
Yeah. Dude, that's
Wait,
where.
was mom there or anybody or
No,
not?
I think mom was out with Maggie.
Oh.
And then like it was just me, her, and,
and the
But yeah, I left that shit on. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, literally, that's the exact same thing. I was like, hold the fuck on. Like I remember I left this on because like, just to know like where I'm at, go up. That like I was like, fuck, what the fuck? Like no way. That's like that, but like it wasn't scary. I was like, no
What
way.
makes you think? It makes you
Like
think
this is
you're
like this is actually happening right now. But like for the rest of the night, like we were fine, but it was still like it spooked the shit out of me just hearing them scream and like
Oh, no,
crying. I was
for
like,
sure.
dude, what the fuck? Because like it had been a while since like anything had happened in the house, and like
Right,
I don't
because it
know.
doesn't happen all like that.
yeah,
What's worse, a fucking demon, bad energy, or a ghost?
no demon bad
Demon,
energy,
what
of
the
course. What are you
fuck?
talking
Think so?
about?
Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that
the
shit can
demon
attack
wants
you.
Something,
The
yeah.
demon
Yeah.
wants something. What would the demon want?
Control.
Usually
Your
the
soul.
No, that shit's
Yeah,
no
it's
joke,
not
dog.
just
Bad, I guess.
I mean, there's demon
Oh.
possessions, dog. Like
Yeah.
What if I take the demon soul?
I don't think you
I don't
wanna.
think that's it.
I think you'd
That's
become the demon.
possible.
If anything,
You'll probably just be with the demon. Hold up.
that's some scary shit, dog.
Demon weed?
That's the thing that makes you think about like, is there a God? Is there
Right,
good, is there
heaven?
good
Is there
energy?
hell? What's
Is it
going
just
on?
good and bad energy? What the fuck's going on? You know, or are they interdimensional beings that are trying to
Right.
take over?
That's true too.
You know, Makes you think.
Or they fourth.
You ever think
dimensional moves.
like you know how you look at your shadow and it's 2D? You ever think it could be a 3D shadow of something 4D?
Yeah, man, you just blew my mind. I was like, stop it. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Because I mean, like, I don't know how you guys see it, but like the voice in your head.
I heard
What
that
it could be.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's some
eye.
people who don't have that at all.
Subconscious.
Your third eye.
You know, yeah, there's people like they don't have inner dialogue, no nothing.
There's some people
Shit,
who
I
can't
feel like
imagine.
I be talking when I'm talking in my head. I feel like I'm actually talking out loud. I'm like,
yeah,
oh fuck, I'm gonna sound
sometimes I'm
stupid.
like, fuck. Or you ever just like be having a conversation in your head and something slips out?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck this. Anyone
Yeah,
hear
like,
that?
you hear that? Hold on.
Oh yeah, man, this shit's real.
It does happen.
Like, let alone crazy people. Like, imagine like we get these quick spooky encounters, but someone with like schizophrenia, they see people.
Right.
Like, one of Dead's ex-boyfriends, he had schizophrenia, and like she says like he will wake up in the middle of the night, start talking, and then go to sleep, and then like she'll wake him up, and he's like, "What are you talking about?" Like he's freshly awake, but like he had it bad where he saw a man in black, and then he saw a woman. También. Oscar, remember him?
Yeah.
That was some weird shit.
Fuck
He was a weird cat.
People are weird.
Wasn't that,
Some
like,
people are
illegal?
weird.
What?
She was like,
Oh yeah, when
Young.
they started dating, yeah, it wasn't the greatest.
yeah. That was a little weird. What was she, like 18 and he's like 25?
What the
Not
fuck?
even. She was probably like 17, dog.
Yeah,
It
it was
wasn't
weird.
the greatest.
I
Pero
don't know.
they-
That's
I don't
not
some
know.
of her
okay.
exes weren't the greatest.
All of them. They
Wait,
just.
who?
Did it?
Oh.
Actually, yeah, she's kind of had a couple bad.
All of them have had problematic people.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh shit.
Just, I think Ceci the least.
Sissy, I think the least.
She hasn't had any crazy boyfriends.
Not really.
Nah.
What do you mean
People out there.
crazy?
Like, well, crazy. Like one guy was just talking about you.
Like
to,
toxic and shit.
Yeah, like toxic. And like to the whole point, like this nigga broke a window and shit. Like,
What the fuck?
Here at the house?
Yeah, weird.
not the house, but like a car window.
It's just cause.
I think they had like a bad conversation and then like he got mad and shit. I don't think she was there, but like for sure, like, you know, overreactions.
Something like that, yeah.
But still, it's like
Kinda
we're over here
stupid.
good.
Yo, that's
Am I
it.
right, my big dog? Any ladies want to hit us up? Just socials are down below. Just to remind you.
My mom's real nice.
I'm taking
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Charlie's over here. Just, oh man. Any other little scary things?
Scary.
Do you think any like cryptids are real? Like Bigfoot or like any like the Loch Ness sea monster, Atlantis,
Sea
I
monster,
was thinking
maybe.
about that.
like the
Bermuda Triangle,
Oh.
Stargates?
Shit.
You guys into that shit?
I believe in a bunch of like guys going into like woods. It's fucking opening shit that shouldn't be open.
Bohemian
Bohemian
Grove?
Grove?
Yeah.
That shit's
yeah,
fucking
no.
weird.
People,
Have you
like,
seen that
some
videos?
Some of it,
sightings.
yeah, it looks
It's
creepy.
weird.
I always just scroll. I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm good.
I like getting the little spooked and then I'm like, alright, set it
Yeah,
off.
like once I get the little spook, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, we're done. No need to look at that for like another month.
Alright, I'll talk about it with someone else.
You know? Because talking about it is one thing, but then actually experiencing it and seeing
Oh,
it,
fuck
It's
that.
like, fuck that.
realizing there's like secret societies. There's
at it,
oh
Joe.
dog, there's a fucking a Freemason temple on this little bridge they closed. One day I was driving back home at night, literally the lights of the building and like the lights around it, like the street lights, all flashing. Dude, I was like, what the fuck's going on here? I just drove right past, but I was still like, what's going on here? Like,
Freemasons is just with a bunch of influential people like socializing to get connections, I think, and they like it's
yes,
just to
bro.
like. Well, I don't know. I can't say, but they have like a whole like. You seen on cars they have those little. You get it's pretty sophisticated. They got like plaques and titles, and you know, you really got to be involved.
Did you see a tattoo on it?
Not anybody
Fucking
can,
Freemason?
right? No, but I've met Freemasons who are crazy. Like I've met a Freemason where I used to work at Salerno's at Pizzas.
Oh, at the pizza shop?
Yeah, no shout outs to Salerno's. They suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go there.
We'll edit it out, don't worry.
Yeah, they didn't pay me.
We'll blur it out.
I went one time with you guys to pick up your checks.
Give them bad reviews. In Oak Park, fuck that place. No, I don't know. I forgot what we were talking about. Go fish memory.
It's okay. I forgot what you're talking about too. You just
Right.
went
Okay,
on a rant.
Yeah, no.
So like, is your neighborhood safer now or no?
You
We
still
got
have gangbangers?
Asian people. No, it's nice.
Is it good?
Not really.
Because
Which-
growing up,
do you
like
live
they had
around here?
gangbangers.
No, I live near Midway.
Chicago. Her.
I used to live in Little Village, but I moved to Midway.
How far is that from his way?
Like a good 20 minutes.
Oh, it's not bad.
That's not too
Not too
terrible.
bad, no.
Which direction?
Hey, every other day we'd be like, there's always car accidents. Like cars flipped over. I'm like, how the fuck do you guys flip over? Like,
Really though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless like I understand like you hit a curb, you're going fast.
Like, yeah, if there's snow or something, but
Yeah.
or raining, but like on a good day, yeah, you're like all the
Yeah.
way to the fucking grass.
And I
in the
actually
middle,
like flipped
hold
all the way over to it. It's like, come on.
there's
You couldn't like control it a little?
There's a serial killer in Chicago right now. at the
Yeah.
moment.
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
What's his name?
A bunch of people.
I don't know.
But a bunch of people.
He dumps them in the Michigan River.
And then up that like they gotta drain the river. Not drain it, but they gotta like go through the river like.
They gotta dive.
Is he
Oh,
killing
fuck.
dudes or
Just girls.
Young girls.
Young
How
girls.
much
Nice.
like her age?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 20. He like panicked. I told him I was going to a concert with my sister, and he was like,
It's just his
No.
sister has a car, and she chooses not to drive.
trying to
and
take the train and shit.
I'm like, how
Oh,
stupid
no.
is
I was
that?
like, I guess.
I'm like, you
fuck.
have a car, and you're going up north.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? And like,
And it was a late concert. I was like, bitch, I got work in the morning.
and she's trying to load it like, oh, meet me up here, and I'm her fucking boyfriend. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna let that happen. Like, it's either you get a ride over there, or I'm taking it myself. Like,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
no,
no,
there's
for
no.
sure.
There's no in between.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts, only absolutes.
Indeed.
Cause then, right, something happens, and then like, how am I gonna feel like?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
That's
chingada.
shitty.
Yeah. We had a serial killer a little bit ago, like 2019.
Really?
The Easter Sunday killer. He went up to an old guy and like he's like say something about Joy Lane. The guy was going through a breakup and literally just shoots the guy on like Facebook Live, and then he goes around killing people and then like literally drove down our street on Fulton, that bridge. He drove down that shit, and like there was a whole police chase on Easter Sunday.
Damn, Easter! Shout out to Easter.
Shout out Easter, dog. Well, like not acknowledged holidays, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, that was fun.
But yeah, like everyone's got their serial killers, you know.
My favorite, I wouldn't say my favorite serial
Jesus.
killer here,
Oh,
but the most interesting story that scares me, dude, is I think it's this house, a few blocks away from this house.
Oh.
A dude had two girls locked like
In the basement?
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
told me
Castro
about
kid?
that.
Yeah, the
No,
Castro
yeah,
for
that
like
shit was fucking
15
crazy.
years or
Yeah.
20
Yeah, it was
years.
fucked up.
To the
And
point one of them had a kid.
two kids, you know,
Yes.
What the fuck?
from the guy.
Yeah. No, it was fucked. I've seen like two of them.
That's
Like,
where that's
I
where
was
the
in
dude
high
came
school
out.
when they got freed.
That's a dude when they came out
Yeah.
that
Shit.
said, oh, if a white girl runs up to you, you know, that meme. What's
That
it?
means something. Like she's scared for something. No, yeah, I know exactly.
There's
what
something
you
wrong, yeah.
mean. There's something wrong.
They
yeah.
showed one of them. You know the Burger King that's by
Louder.
John's house?
Yeah. Yeah.
She was taken there.
Fuck.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was fucked up, man. You
Like,
see, like
the house was demolished to todo.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
demolished
they
it,
demolished.
They
Yeah.
fucking tore that bitch down.
Because the basement had
It had a whole fucking like chamber, like a
sex
torture chamber,
What the
pretty
fuck?
much. No, yeah, it was bad.
Fuck.
They were stuck in. They lived in there.
That's scary.
No,
And the wife didn't. The wife lived there.
I don't
He
know.
lived
But
with the wife.
what's even crazier is like the nigga was like
Wait, he had a
throwing
wife?
barbecues and
Yeah.
shit.
He had a wife. He lived a regular life. He lived a normal
He literally
life.
he played on the orchestra también. He played on the news while he had like one or two of them like in his basement.
He was just a school bus driver with them, man.
Yeah.
Like you really never know who.
And then the
Yeah.
motherfucker kills himself in jail.
Yeah, he was a real bitch.
No, yeah, it was crazy. It was like a real like double life thing. And like yeah, that
That's
was
sick.
I
fucking
thought of that
wild.
in one movie we saw where the guy locked his daughter in the basement, like she was 18
And
years old,
He's like,
locked her in the basement, and
She
made it
wanted
seem
to
like she
leave.
ran away.
and then he ended up
Fuck.
fucking her.
Yeah,
little
he was
daughter.
fucking his own daughter, and
Oh,
then she
that's
had kids.
gross.
Like it was so
So
disgusting.
she was like, "Oh, why are you gonna leave and
I
go
forgot the
fuck
name of the
other
fucking
people?"
movie.
And like,
Yeah,
Well,
and like
he's
the mom
basically
didn't even know. Like what the fuck?
He's
Like what kind of
basically-
mom are you
Trash.
at that point? Hold up.
he's saying to her, "Oh, you're not gonna be a slut out there. Like I'm gonna lock you in my basement."
But
And
yeah,
then
he fucks her.
he's fucking his daughter.
Yeah, like what the
That's
fuck?
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever think like people were doing that back in the day?
Oh, definitely, dude. That's
Yeah.
fucked up. And then younger, they didn't care about age back then.
I was-
Age just recently.
They still don't care what you mean. That's why there's
Honestly,
pedophiles.
yeah.
Hold up.
That's why, but no,
unfortunate.
back then, like in the 90s, age was way to look at your parents.
Yeah, no, my mom was 13. She started dating my dad. My dad was 18. My
Oh,
grandma
fuck.
would like give so much shit. She's like, "Fucking
Oh,
get the fuck out of
13.
here."
Okay, Tere and that dude, you thought that was wrong. 13 and 18.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not the greatest.
Fucking Dahlia was like 15 dating a 20-year-old.
It happens. I wouldn't have.
Like literally, the nigga had come up to mom and dad and was like, "Do I have permission to take your daughter out?"
What the? And they said,
I guess so.
"What the fuck?"
Apparently,
Those
at
are.
least what I've heard. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't do that now.
I don't know.
Wouldn't even want to.
I would only go 2 years down.
You did, like, what are you right now?
He's 22.
22. Would you date an 18-year-old?
No, that's
Even then, that's weird, right?
I feel a
Because,
little
He
like,
said
weird.
if I was 19, we would have dated. I was like, okay.
It's just
Oh,
I feel
shit.
like you're taking advantage of a person. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like
Well,
honestly,
unless like
I feel
you,
shit
let
because I
them
feel
know.
like you're taking advantage of someone.
Even let alone like the person's in high school, dog. Like,
Yeah, no.
there's
They're
a
not
bit, I
close.
feel like there's a good difference. Like you're in high school and like
When
yeah, you're out.
when
You know,
seniors
if you're still
fuck
hanging around high
freshmen,
schoolers,
they
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what
I
they're
yeah.
doing.
judge hard as
They-
fuck.
they know what
I'm like,
they're
you're a
doing.
pedophile. Like, I don't
oh
care what you
yeah,
say, you're a
that
pedophile.
shit's gross. I had seen that in St. Martin. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah. it's
Seniors
like,
will only
That
go for
sucks.
freshmen. They know what they're doing.
Because
know
they
what
can't
they're
get any
doing.
in their grade, that's why.
Honestly,
I know.
Yeah.
And
Because they're
girls-
probably fucking
and
stupid.
freshman girls, they think that a senior
Yeah, no,
soccer
like-
me, a senior soccer me. Oh, I'm cool now.
Shit, nah, dog.
Like no, the lamest seniors.
Right, like, it's a deadbeat.
Yeah, it's trying to. If a
That's like
senior
I'm
soccer
pregnant.
team
the
is
fucking
just-
kid who eats glue in class is hitting on me.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
But girls fall for that in high school.
no, yeah.
Sad.
unfortunately,
I would,
yeah.
like,
Unfortunately,
fucking
yeah.
bully people.
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
I would
was
see
an
that
ass.
shit all the time, and then like it would happen so often, and then he would go fuck all their friends.
Yeah.
I got my dick played with at school. High school.
Fuck.
And I got a
Oh, I remember
I got a
that's a good
hit.
nice.
It was brief.
Okay.
Tell us
She had the
story.
grip. I was like,
Tell us story.
So essentially, I was talking to this girl, and then like, it was her birthday, and like we were just touching each other in the basement of the school.
At Catholic school.
Oh, Catholic school at that, David.
Nice.
Shout out to
Telling you, Catholic
schools.
kids. It's Catholic kids.
Shout
Gotta
out
watch
to
out
Catholic,
for.
dude. I'm saying church girls. Fuck,
Honestly.
they got it going.
Supposed to be.
Because they've been told no their whole life. They're like, no.
Honestly.
That's what I would say, though. Like, yeah, I'd be like that though sometimes, you know.
Shout out.
Shout out Catholicism.
Nothing.
Shout out.
Shout out to the girl.
I don't know, man.
He said, I don't know.
You made that just himself. He's like,
No, not even though. Like,
He's
it was
"Don't look at
brief.
me."
Cause like, let alone like
It was brief, but it was
wasn't-
enough.
It wasn't like. All right, so like, look, so like you go down these stairs, and to like the left, there's 2 classrooms, and then there's a hallway, there's lockers, and then there's like an office here, an office here. Both offices were empty, but at the sunset, there's a staircase right here, and
So
like
they
we were
can
in the
see.
middle of a hallway, like in a corner.
wow.
But if anyone comes down this hallway, they see us like clear as day.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
who started it? Like who did the first
I think
one?
I was feeling on her titties, and then like
You were just like, whoa, my hands on your titties now.
no, like I had already touched her
Why
titties,
are
her
you
ass, and all
weird?
that. But then like she was like, play with my pussy. I was like, hey.
Oh, why are you gonna say no?
I mean,
Shit.
it's your birthday. Like I'm not
Oh, it
gonna
was your
be. Yeah, it was. Huh? It was this black girl in St. Martin.
Do you remember?
I know her name. Nah, I'm not gonna drop it. Like,
Right,
Just
like-
don't
but
dox
that's not saying
them.
word
You're
it.
doxing people.
What is that word?
That's it, but don't say it.
what?
Just so we know.
I'll write it
it.
down. I can write it. I'll just tell you after.
Yeah,
Right, like-
Yeah, I got
After
you.
the whole
Uh,
podcast.
Let's say that, but it's just afterwards. Oh, I forgot.
No, I know it.
I'm gonna write it down on my notes.
No,
Right.
but yeah, essentially, so yeah, I started playing with her, and then like she literally just stuck her hand in my pants, and I was like, all right, here we go. Let's see how far we get.
Nice.
Not
You
that far.
know David Cho, right?
Yeah.
Wow, David Cho. Shout out David Cho.
Shout out David Cho.
Oh,
Shout out
man,
Joey Diaz
oh,
too.
man. Hell yeah. I don't know, David Cho's awesome.
David Cho
What
is
the
cool.
fuck?
Have
I
you
was
seen the
like,
Cho
what's
show
this
The Cho Show.
on
but
Hulu?
have you heard of his talk show? Not his talk show, his podcast?
No.
He has a podcast with that porn star, that Asian one.
Oh, Asa Akira.
Asa Akira.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called DVDC.
You would know.
Something.
Something.
No, but it's just because they're Korean. I don't know. Okay. Damn,
It's on the record. Like you can't fucking say
Right.
shit down.
You
You
can't
don't
put
put
it
it back.
I'll edit it out. Don't worry.
No, it's just
Edit it out for safety.
they're all Korean and they all stick together. Like that porn star hangs out with the chef, with that artist, the guy from The Walking Dead, Glenn.
Glenn. Oh,
They
nice.
all hang out, but they're not alike. Like they don't like they look like friends, but they feel like they don't click well. They're only friends because they're Korean.
Hey,
Like they only
cool,
click
yeah.
because they're Korean, and like I find that so like interesting.
Yeah.
Because that picture from they stick to their people, you know.
Yeah.
This is coming from the guy that talks to any Mexican on the road. Like,
Oh, I would not be surprised.
he gets along with people so easily. I'm like, fuck, like, how do you do that? Like, I'm so shy. Like,
I don't know.
we're totally
Oh.
opposites. Like, I don't know.
Opposites attract.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I guess.
Sometimes it depends.
I don't know. I like small talk when I started, but when other people started, I'm like, fucking
Yeah, he
shut
gets
me.
so mad. I'm
I'm
like,
like, why are you talking to me?
I've had that, yeah.
that.
No, but like you encounter a paisa, like they need your help with something, I'm like, oh yeah, I got you, dog. Don't worry.
Oh, for sure.
You know, like
And
like
then
that's
joke
how
with
I
the,
feel like going
gracias,
to La
joven."
Plaza. That's how I feel like going to La Plaza. It's just people's, you know.
Oh, for
Right.
Makes me
sure.
feel at home. I was like, all right, cool.
You're
But
with your people.
yeah, you know, I had that thought recently. I was talking to mom like to get my Spanish better and like to actually like be immersed in the culture because I'd never been. Like just spend a year in Mexico.
You have to be in the safe spots, though.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
no.
still
There's some
like I
spots
don't
when
know.
they get scary.
You go a month and you'll be sick of it, dude.
he got so annoyed towards the end. He was like, I just want to go home already.
Huh?
Like a month.
3 weeks.
3 weeks?
But still, like,
Yeah.
what you do?
2
Just
weeks,
sit here and fucking talk
He said
about.
the third week was pushing it.
No, I don't know, school. It's like, I
Did you
did a
talk
lot
with
of
your cousins and shit, or who were you hanging with?
Oh, one of my uncles, she was like, these are your cousins, by the way. Don't try, and he was like, don't try to fuck them.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then in
that's
front of
weird.
my mom and shit, I'm like, I know they're my cousins.
Like, what the
Like, I
fuck?
know they're my cousins. And he's like, I'm just saying, like,
No,
they're your cousins. Don't
So
try to
I've
fuck
seen
them.
innocent shit. Like, hold
And
on.
I'm like, okay, like, I guess I'll try that
Dang,
too.
he got that weird vibe from you or what?
I don't know. And then,
You heard about the relationship?
He always tells me that they're
This
gay
is-
with each other,
No,
so.
this is different, okay?
All
Alright. We treat each other with respect, alright?
Okay, it's a podcast.
Like,
My cousins,
like we can hold each other's dicks, but are we gonna do anything about it? No.
Jeez.
We still gotta
that's
dip our
pretty much
balls in
doing
butter.
enough, no?
Okay,
Like,
balls
I
in
mean, what
butter.
more can you do? Like,
But it's not gay, cause like we're not turned on by it.
Yeah, we're not turned on.
It's only gay if you
It's
get
serious.
hurt.
We have a
I've
serious
so it's only gay if you're
I don't know if
your
he's told you
heart,
this, but
basically.
I've seen his
It's all gay.
penis.
Yeah, no.
I saw his penis once because he got pantsed and like everything came down.
I didn't have it. I was like,
You
that
get
is-
pants very easily, don't you?
That's not true.
He doesn't wear belts.
It just flopped out. I was like, wow, alright, here we are.
Who did the piss me a thing?
Nacho was like this, whoa.
No,
He did.
It's right there, hold on.
like,
Oh yeah, because I don't
Yeah.
think he was about to hit también, that's why.
Oh, so you
That's
got it on.
Yeah.
That's what
If I'm not mistaken,
Oh.
that might have been what happened.
oh, you little fuck.
Hey man, you know, whatever.
Hey, dog.
He gets mad at me when I be pulling his pants.
We need
It
a shot
happens.
for Harambe. Shout out Harambe.
Shout out
I
Harambe.
know you're
Whatever the
wrong
fuck
on this trip, I
happened,
swear to God.
man. Whatever. It's just imagine if the world didn't kill Harambe.
Right.
I think it'd be different. I think it.
Dog,
It would.
That's the tipping
The
point.
thing that, the tipping point was Harambe. Tell me that before Harambe, shit was kind of smooth.
Shit was smooth. Like,
After Harambe, it got kind of fucking rocky.
Yeah.
People started fucking bats.
What the fuck?
COVID.
people started
That was a
fucking
South
bad.
Park episode, baby.
He went her best to
It's
COVID.
real.
Oh, yeah. That's his news channel. Dog. Like,
That was the South Park
Jesus.
episode we were watching the other day. The guy was fucking a bat. I was like, what the fuck are we watching?
Like South
yeah.
Park. She's
South
like,
Park don't care. They'll just do whatever the fuck they
Yeah.
want.
she's like, I don't remember
Mickey
South
Mouse
Park.
over here fucking a bat
Oh
and shit.
my
I was like, what
God.
the fuck?
Yeah. They're not wrong. yeah.
Anything that guy's frozen under,
Oh,
This
dog.
is-
Yeah.
He has the
Mr.
money for it.
Whatever, I don't know.
Well, there's a
So-
theory que you know the
doesn't
movie
like it.
Frozen?
Yeah.
The reason que that was made was so that when people typed in Walt Disney Frozen, that wouldn't come up.
Yeah. Everything will be distracted with Frozen. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think
Yeah, I've
there's
seen that
validity
theory.
to that.
I've seen that
They
conspiracy.
did that with
yeah.
Flat Earth.
We've been watching
Yeah.
conspiracy for Disney all the time.
Oh no, for sure, yeah.
And
yeah.
Pixar.
I like how all the Pixar movies connect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah,
that's
that's pretty
awesome.
fucking
I
dope.
love
Yeah.
it.
The
I like the
writers
universe.
literally had to have those movies like already planned out prior, like
Oh no, for
years
sure.
Easter
Yeah.
eggs. That's why they have all those Easter eggs with the ball or like something that
Yeah.
connects.
A toy, yeah.
Yeah.
One of the animals. That's cool.
Yeah. Shout out to the Super Carlin brothers on YouTube.
Oh yeah, they be doing the
They're-
breakdowns.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
them. Hey brother.
It's cool, guys.
They're cool
I love how
guys.
we just got from spooky shit to Disney.
Right.
Hey,
Kitty stuff.
Disney, They got money.
Bro,
They
we
got
tripped
money.
out with that new Disney movie, Turning Red.
Oh, we
Oh, was
dropped
that good?
mushrooms?
Yeah, we're eating shrooms.
It's
Oh,
about
fuck.
period blood.
Yeah, I know.
Oh
I
my
know.
God.
It's about her developing. Hold on,
Developing
like,
after it runs.
Yeah.
music,
Yeah.
like, hold on.
Yeah.
Not just period, but like, I mean, yeah, it's part of it, but like her developing, like,
And that was such a
fuck, you
confusing
boy
movie
kept
to
saying
watch.
menstrual, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that
No,
bad.
it's just at the
Unnecessary.
beginning, it felt so fast.
It did. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, what the fuck?
Like
is
she
going
was
on?
talking so fast, and since we
Yeah.
did the shrooms, like it hit us hard. Like
Oh.
literally 10 minutes into the movie, that's when it hit us.
We
Oh,
had to put
shit.
pause. in,
Yeah, and I was
can't.
getting anxiety because I never
Yeah.
did shrooms before.
Oh, fuck.
So
What a
I
way
was
to
like
start.
trying to stay calm, act like chill because I didn't want to freak out in front of him, and then he gets panicked, and then like it's a shit show, you know. So like I was trying to be calm, and then he's like, "Hey, I think I feel something." So much relief. I was like, "Okay, I'm not fucking dying
That's
over
only
here."
one- Yeah.
Like shit.
No, yeah, shrooms fucking hit, dog. Like,
It was a whole wave, honestly.
did you
guys
get the
ever done
nausea?
shrooms and then go outside like?
I got a little
Double hike?
queasy because
No,
I felt like I was
I
spinning at
recommend
one
it.
point.
Oh, you? That was the first time you ever did it?
Yeah, it
we
was
just
funny
had sex.
because he blinked
Will
and
you
I
do
was
it
laying
again?
down on the floor because I
We
felt
just don't
spinning.
have time.
So I was like, I
Yeah.
just need to like
When was
feel
the
the
time?
ground real quick.
Yeah, just chill. Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
so he was like, "Where the fuck are you?" He was like, "I'm on the floor."
No, yeah, I had that too my first time. The first time, like, I don't know if it happened to you, but essentially, like, I took it and, like, I don't know however much time later, but I felt cold. Like, the same fucking, like, temperature change you feel like when you're on acid. And then, like, I felt the nausea, and then I went to the bathroom. And, like, our bathroom door, it has, like, a wooden pattern. Man, for a second there, I felt trapped. I was like, what the fuck, how did I get in here? And then, like, I let the, like, vomit process and all that, but, yeah. But, like, then I went outside to, like, go, like, just to fuck around, see what happened. Because, like, my original intention was to take the acid, stay inside, watch cool videos, whatever. Nah, this shit had me up. And so, like, I went outside and I started on
Acid
the
or
punching bag.
shrooms?
On shrooms.
Okay.
But, dude, yeah, this shit fucking... It's something about shrooms that makes me, like, very active and, like, we've taken it on hikes and
see,
shit.
right. Yeah,
that's
you
pretty
see?
good.
He was over here doing push-ups. I'm like,
Dog.
"You okay?" I'm like, "Are you okay right
That's
now?"
what I'm saying.
He's like, "I could go for a run." I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
"He's like, I
good.
could drive right now." I was like, "We're not going nowhere."
When you guys took it, did you feel lighter when you were walking around?
I felt good, dude.
I felt like I was underwater.
Oh.
I felt so
Yeah, I
good.
felt like I was underwater the whole
I
time.
feel like that's slow moving.
And we were talking about our signs because she's a Pisces.
Yeah, I'm Pisces.
She's like, oh, she's a
Oh.
water sign. She's like, oh, she felt more like,
Yeah, I felt
Close.
like,
Makes
yeah.
sense. What are you, Charlie?
I don't
He's
know,
a
like
Capricorn.
like a fucking, what's
Earth,
that?
it's an
sheep?
Earth sign, I believe.
Maybe.
It's a fucking sheep or something.
I don't know what the fuck it
I'm a
is.
fire sign.
Right.
Fire
Aries.
sign? Aries.
Spitting fire.
Yeah,
Spitting
that's what I'm
birds.
saying. Little by little.
Virgo.
Virgo.
Heat it up. I'm very confrontational. I'm very competitive too, I realize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up.
I
Hey, what are Virgos?
think those are earth
Earth,
signs,
no?
Damian.
Something. I don't know.
What's your picture?
Earth,
What's a
air.
picture
No,
of
it's not
the
Earth,
thing?
air. I don't
It's
know.
una señora.
Oh,
It's
shit.
a lady.
Yeah,
Virgo sign.
I don't
The
know.
lady.
I think so.
It's usually animals, no?
I don't
Virgo?
know.
I thought Virgo was the chick, yeah.
Yeah, it's usually like an animal.
With the like, if you're talking like, I don't know.
Because for Pisces, I know they show like the fishes.
Oh, I see what you mean.
But isn't that
Yeah.
weird that supposedly the day that you're, the month around and the day you're born,
Your animal's a bear.
It describes
A
your
bear? Oh.
Describes what?
your personality.
Like according to like
Oh.
Chinese New Year,
You
or
think
according
so?
to it.
No, according to
Tell me
like
that.
the
Do you
zodiacs.
agree with your Pisces?
Oh, so it's
sign?
not the chick?
I don't know.
It's the chick, but like if you were to say an animal, it's a bear.
Yeah, it's an earth sign, no? Or what is it? 'Cause that's how little I know about it.
Give me a second. Under the tropical zodiac. Earth.
Earth.
Yeah.
Earth.
You are a grounded person, but it's
Shout
too
out,
grounded
Earth.
sometimes.
Maybe.
Earth it can be cool sometimes. Other times I'm like, you know what's going on Mars?
Going with
I'm
the
saying-
nature.
You know.
What's going on in underwater?
That would be cool, like in our lifetime, being able to
You think that there's mermaids or
interplanetary
not?
travel.
Yeah, I do. I think so.
Aliens? There's
Mermaids?
no way. Oh, mermaids.
I think there is.
Mermaid aliens.
Aliens? No,
Okay,
yeah. They
okay.
became mermaids, maybe.
Atlantis.
They're in the water or
Oh,
it's
they
out of
crashed in the
space?
water
Maybe.
and then they just chilled
Became
there.
mermaids?
I mean, there was so much hype around Antarctica, like, makes you wonder what's in there, you know?
Right.
Hey, full circle back to Titanic. Because that's the first thing we talked about.
Titanic. When we
What?
talk about
Titanic?
That's the first shout out we did. Shout out Titanic.
Maybe.
Okay,
I don't remember.
When did we talk about
I'll listen it
Titanic?
back. I'll let you know.
How did you say it?
We were talking about that upstairs earlier. With
No,
the,
but the spooky shit going on in
Oh, the spooky stuff, yeah.
Titanic, like,
Oh, with the wreckage?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. He meant to say he's going back to the spooky stuff we were talking about in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Yeah, because I say I don't remember talking about Titanic.
There's an A and
Yeah,
B,
but what about
right?
Titanic? Like, I'm confused.
Like the
Scary.
wreckage.
That's
And like
so
any
spooky.
footage of like wrecked stuff at the bottom of the ocean is always fucking weird.
Yeah.
Man, that's traumatizing. Imagine.
Supposedly, like
Yeah.
that, it wasn't the Titanic that sunk. It was
The
another
Olympus.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
was-
Yes,
we're
I'm talking
familiar,
about.
we know.
Insurance fraud.
Everyone down there.
Because all the guys' competitions was on that boat except him.
And then that's how we ended up in the Federal Reserve, no, or something like that.
Hey dog, you know, I'm just
So
over here
about
chilling, you know? Like
Right.
I don't
Hey, but
know.
look, a lot of shit is like insurance fraud. Cause look at
Yeah.
the fucking
Yeah.
9/11 towers.
Yeah.
The
Then,
Chicago
those
fire
towers
también.
gone,
All these
and
conspiracies.
they
He
needed
took out
a
terrorist
reason,
insurance and
and they
then.
needed a reason
Yeah,
to go
hell
to
of money.
Iraq.
Think so?
No, that was a legit thing.
Terrorist
Look it
insurance?
up. Yeah, the dude
Come
who
on,
bought the
guys.
tower. He
Terrorist
took that.
The
he
day
took that out
before, the day before, and
Something like that.
and there were and
Who would
people,
have thought?
important people who were scheduled to go into that building.
They
were,
didn't go. Yeah,
They
yeah,
were
yeah.
called the day before. Hey,
Oh,
don't
fuck.
go in.
No
Stay
mames.
back. Stay home.
That's when I'm so. Oh wow.
Don't go. I don't know, man. Yeah.
Jet-
We were talking about that last episode, like conspiracies and shit.
the plane.
That shit goes deep.
The plane that crashed into the Pentagon. It has
Right, what was
wings.
that about?
It has.
You know, there's no
wings.
footage of it actually going in.
Yeah, and there's so many cameras.
Yeah,
It's
there's
Pentagon.
no fucking way.
That plane has wings, but it crashes, but only makes
Like a dent.
like. It made a hole, but like if it was like a missile,
A
or
missile, something hitting it.
There's no like wings and there's no debris.
Yeah, no, there was no debris at all. Like any like traces of like actual plane material.
And then when they
You know
did
what I
find
mean?
engine
Yeah,
parts, some engine parts didn't match
The plane.
for that plane,
Mhm.
and people were like, "Hey,
Let
this
alone just
engine-"
like there not being footage and like this is the most heavily guarded place in America. Like that
What's going
doesn't
on
like
here?
right.
that doesn't sink. It's fucking crazy the
The
world we live in.
thermite. I like another one where people they said there was thermite at the bottom.
Oh,
of
and the controlled demolition and all
Yeah,
that.
because you hear
Yeah.
the
You heard
like
the bombs,
oh,
yeah.
You
yeah.
hear the
For
bombs.
sure.
Like
And
tell me
let alone
that.
how it falls. I mean,
There's videos where like there's
You can hear the
controlled
boom.
explosions. Like, oh, listen to this, and I'll listen to this.
it's
Yes.
the exact same thing.
And then I like how while all this is going on, other buildings catch on fire that have like sensitive paperwork. and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. That was fucking
Like,
weird.
Like other things were going
Classified
on
shit or like
that were
something.
getting written out. Like like a lot of things were getting like dealt with also, but now it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
When 9/11 was going on, other little things were going on.
También like going to war with Afghanistan and Iraq.
Right.
People think they were doing that because of stargates, portals to other dimensions.
Maybe
Who
they're
knows?
going over there to fight demons and shit.
Dog,
Like this.
imagine like you're just going in the army just to protect your country, and now you're in an interdimensional battle.
Fuck.
Fighting Thanos.
Space-
8 foot
space
is
troopers.
the giants.
Multiverse.
Space
The
troopers.
bugs with the bugs.
Yeah. We watch Spaceballs, the ripoff of
Never seen that.
Star
one.
Wars. It's pretty
No.
funny. They use dildos as lightsabers.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's fucking funny.
The only spin-off of Star Wars I think of is Family Guy.
Family Guy, they did it
That
good.
one's good.
Family Guy, man, some funny shit. Shout out Family Guy, though.
Right.
Family Guy. 7 for him.
I'm a prom night dumpster baby. Don't copyright us. But, yeah, how do you guys feel? Tired? Chilling? It's already 4 a.m. Like,
Jesus Christ.
it's 4:12. It's about to be 4:20.
4:12.
Just saying.
Wow.
Let me run that back.
But hey, fucking. I think we're good.
No,
That was a good episode.
good episode.
Yeah, we're like an hour and 19 minutes in.
Okay.
Not too bad.
That's a good episode.
Yeah.
Like-
How did you guys like it?
Yeah, it's quick little.
Did you guys like the
Little
conversation?
The theories, yeah.
What's the title again?
What?
For your
Oh,
episode.
The title for the episode or the name of the podcast?
Name of podcast.
Homies in the Hallway.
Shout out homies in the hallway.
Shout out Homies in the Hallway. Share with your friends. Like, subscribe, share. This was fun. We might shoot another one with these guys before they leave.
Oh,
But
you guys see
yeah,
Yeah.
this should be coming out on Monday, and we had fun talking to you guys. Any closing remarks? Let them know where you're at. Social media, if you want to plug that,
Let 'em
go
know.
ahead.
This
Time
is
is
yours.
Yeah, we're
I'm
good.
good.
Don't be fucking shy, guys.
Yeah,
Come
we're
on. At
pretty-
least close out.
We don't
right?
even use our social
Or if you
media.
want to give a shout out to somebody, like your mom or
Shout out to ADS.
shout out to a celebrity, who have you. Something that you like.
Shut out, fucking.
Gordon Ramsay. Oh, there you
Shout
go.
out Gordon Ramsay.
Hey, Gordon Ramsay, come to my wedding.
Let's get him on the fucking show, you know?
I haven't fucking proposed yet over here saying we're having a wedding.
Hey, I want Gordon Ramsay at my wedding.
Hey, it's set.
I'll
It's a
marry
set.
Gordon Ramsay.
Wow.
He's a great Gordon Ramsay.
But yeah, Tito, go ahead, close out. Let them know where they can find you at.
First of all, thank you for listening. You can find me at Sixto_A_13. Thank you for listening. And you know what? Shout out to Mr. Potato Head. For
Shout
being
out
so
Mr. Potato
diverse.
Head.
He
Hey,
put
you
his
know,
head in
he
his
gets
sign,
his shit
his
out.
eye in his nose.
That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to
dog.
Mr. Potato Head.
And I go by Nacho. You can call me Nacho. Follow me at NachoX_0. You can find the plug for the Homies in the Hallway Instagram in the description below because it's so fucking long. I don't feel like saying it. But yeah, we hope you had a good time and we'll see you on the next one. See you at the top.